Go live. Let's do this. Thumbs up. Let's do this. Leroy. Farming Simulator 25. Nice. Playlist. Farming Simulator 25. Sup, Tony? Have you been able to get in at all? There's still no go. Alright. That's good. What's up, Jesse? How are you, son? There we go. I'm in. Oh, you're in? Giggity. Oh yeah, you are. Giggity dude. I'm good, thanks for asking. I've noticed since I update my graphics driver, my game's a little bit laggy, so keep that in mind. I updated it yesterday. And I was recording last night and noticed my farm sim, only my farm sim, has been a bit laggy since the update. That up. Let's get. What's up, Redneck Gaming 98? How are you? Do we want to pull it with this? Yeah, we will. Look like we got some fruit back there to sell off too. What we do, we got some cherries and we got some bananas. I wonder how much it's gonna go for. Redneck Gaming, thank you for the dollar, sir. Yeah, it usually is for a little bit for some reason. Yeah. But last night it was pretty bad. Like I recorded a couple of map mod spotlights last night. And as I was driving around, like, my game would just, like, lock up and, like, I'd lose all audio. And I thought for sure, it happened 3 times. I thought for sure each time that my computer was crashing. Because it's like the telltale sign when the game locks up and I lose audio. It's like, oh. Well, blue screen's coming up, but then it would just keep on going. How's Phoenix? Phoenix is pretty good. I can't complain. Did I? Didn't turn that on. Hold on. There we go. I'll join stream, but I doubt anyone's gonna join. JT doesn't do farm sim. PJ's taking a break. Brandon's not going to join unless PJ's joins. So it's probably just going to be me. Well, I'll be doing Discord anyway. Imagine. Being that impatient. So you gonna try it again? Why? Why does he do that? He like speeds up on my rear end and then tries to go over. Oh wow, he did. He finally passed that time. Good for him. These AI drivers. Very weird. Very weird indeed. Are you waiting for this weekend for SummerSlam? Oh yeah. WWE SummerSlam. 2 nights. First time ever. It's where I'll be tomorrow night. And then the night after that, I'm going to be enjoying some SummerSlam. Hopefully I'm going the right area. I think it's 27 and 34 I want to go to. I think, therefore I am. Or something like that. Those wheat fields are ready to go. I need to do those as well. Oh no, they're not ready. Tony's spraying them now. Looks like he's spraying them anyway. I said I need to feed my chickens. They're a bit hungry. Brandon would not approve of the state of my chickens right now. They be hungry. Can you feed them, sorghum? What can you feed chickens? Just says grain. So can we give them sorghum? Can't believe it. 2 nights. Yeah. It's the first time. I think they're trying to make SummerSlam kind of as big as WrestleMania is. Which I'm all for. I just wish the Royal Rumble got more love. The Royal Rumble is my favorite pay-per-view. I've always enjoyed it. Enjoyed it the most, I should say. SummerSlam, in my opinion, is by like just definitely just as good as WrestleMania. SummerSlam is like that midway point in the year. So you like after WrestleMania, you start building storylines for SummerSlam, and then after SummerSlam, you start building storylines for WrestleMania. That's how it always seems to go. That's what I said. I think, in my opinion, SummerSlam is just as big as WrestleMania. It's just WrestleMania is like looked at as the Super Bowl. We'll just drag this thing. I don't understand why it doesn't stay connected. They had it perfected in 22. Why? Whatever they did broke it. What's up, Chad the Lad? How are you? Oh, there we go. We lost it now. I was working on mowing a little bit before I started streaming. I was like, I don't think they want to watch another mowing live stream, because pretty much all we did last week was mow. Throwing a bacon zone because we're going out to that kind of park out in the roadway here. Sorry, that's not what you used to cut telephone poles down with. I think a car hit it and knocked it off. Am I correct? That's my story and I'm sticking to it. There we go. I was like, it is unfolded. Why? Do a little dancey dance and just walk over here like so. Just out of the way. My only downfall of SummerSlam is I know dang well they're gonna do another freaking tribute to Hulk freaking Hogan. Just like I'm so tired of hearing about it. My day was good, Chad. My day was good. What's the final lineup for SummerSlam? Let's see. Let's run down the list. I don't even know who, like, what could be a big return for SummerSlam. Let's see. Matches. So this is night one, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. I'm calling that's a hard one because I feel like they want to put the title on Jade Cargill, which they shouldn't. She sucks in the ring. This is my hill to die on. She is not a good wrestler by any means. I don't know why they felt the need to push her. I don't know why AEW felt the need to push her. They pushed her to the moon. She still couldn't learn to wrestle. And then she went to WWE, and WWE's done the same. She botches every single match. But they probably will put the title on her. I'm foreseeing that one. So who I want to win, Tiffany Stratton. Who I think is going to win, Jade Cargill. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul. That one's easy. That's pretty sure. They pushed Logan Paul to the moon, so I could see Logan Paul winning and them setting something up with Jelly Roll down the line to get his win. But I feel like in my gut, it's probably gonna be Randy Orton, Jelly Roll winning that one. Women's Tag Team Championship match, Judgment Day versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep it on the Judgment Day. I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep the titles on Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez until at least Liv Morgan comes back, because that adds a whole nother layer to that storyline. And I feel like they threw together Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss just to like kind of put over the Judgment Day. So I'm gonna go with the Judgment Day on that one. Number 4, Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. That's gonna end with some sort of interference by Seth. Well, yeah, they said Seth's out, but then it's like he's not out. I don't know. So if they want to continue pushing Seth Rollins' group, I'm going to go with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed winning that one by some sort of interference. It's not going to be clean. It's not going to be just like clean cut, but I do see Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed winning. Match number 5, Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. They gotta let Karrion Kross win this one, right? I mean, Sami won last time. Sami got his ass beat last time, and then just kicked Karrion Kross once and won the match. They gotta, like, if Sami Zayn wins again, I don't see Karrion Kross sticking around too much longer, because jeez, give the dude a push. He's another one of the ones that are like is a top merch seller, and then they just don't push him. I don't understand why you don't push your top merch sellers. Like, it's what the people want to see. And then the last match on the list is Gunther versus CM Punk for the heavyweight title. I don't think they're gonna put the heavyweight title on CM Punk, so I'm gonna stick with Gunther winning this match. Just a prediction. I think if they were going to put the title on CM Punk, they would have had him beat John Cena. So I don't know. I don't see him win this one. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong. So let's move on to night 2. I gotta scroll down a little bit. Actually, let's see if anyone said anything in stream chat. I don't have it up. Jesse just said good point. That's the only thing that's been said. Alright. So let's move on to night 2. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Pretty sure John Cena's gonna win that. This is a street fight. I don't think they're gonna take the title off John Cena until his last match, unless they, I don't know. I just don't see them doing that. I'm pretty sure Cody Rhodes is the one that's going to take it off John Cena, but I don't see them doing it at SummerSlam. It'd probably be in like his last match. Go out looking at the lights. Match number 2, Naomi versus Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. Now this is the one where what I would like to see happen would be Io Sky winning the championship back. But if my gut tells me they're gonna just keep the belt on Naomi, which I don't. Naomi's another one where she's just not that great of a wrestler. That clip of Naomi attacking Jade Cargill, and she was supposed to be like punching her, and she's just like swinging her hands while she's like not really air humping. Jade Cargill is just like, that tells you everything you need to know about them too. They're the shits. They're 100% the shits. And they put the title on Naomi, I guess, just to do something. I don't know. But anyway, I would not have her win, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do. Like I said, I would just put the belt back on Io Sky. Then match number 3, Becky Lynch versus Liv Valkyrie. What's it say? If Lynch wins, Valkyrie can no longer challenge for the title as long as Lynch is champion. I'm pretty sure Becky's going to lose this one. I think she's going to put over Liv Valkyrie. That's why they put that stipulation in there. So I'm pretty sure Liv Valkyrie's going to win that one. Number 4, Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fat 2. Jacob Fat 2, right? Like, you can't... Unless there's some sort of interference, which, when it comes to the bloodline, always expect interference. You notice that I said the other matches that there's definitely going to be interference in is Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. It's like any match that it has any sort of the bloodline in it always has some sort of interference. So I'm going to go with Solo Sikoa keeping the championship due to one of his new bloodline members interfering and costing Jacob Fat 2 the match. That's my prediction. Number 5, Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. I think they're going to give AJ Styles one last run with a title. I think he's up at the end of next year. So I think AJ is going to win that one, which I'm all for. I'm all for. Love what Dominic's done with the title, but I'm all for AJ being champion again. And then the last one is a 6-pack tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Jesus. The Wyatt 6, Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy versus Andrade and Rey Fenix. That's... You have the Lucha Bros under contract, and you don't do Lucha Bros? And a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Like, what are they? Why would Andrade and Rey Fenix versus DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, and Fax versus Faxion, Axiom and Nathan Frazier versus Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin versus the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. So there's 6. It's a 6-team. Good lord, there's gonna be so many bodies in the ring. There's 12 people in the ring. Good lord, that's gonna be chaos. That's gonna be absolute chaos. Who's the champions right now? Oh, the Wyatt Sixes. Who's that?
I'm very turned on right now.
I miss it. Ziv Harris, member for 10 months. Thank you, sir. What's up, Bot Criv? Can I play with you, please? I'm so bored right now, and my PC is willing to download any mods. I don't have the mods packed up for download. Sorry. Let's get to the who would I like to see win? The Machine Guns. I don't think they will though. I just put this tag team titles back on the Street Profits, if you ask me. That's my booking. Tony is having one hell of an issue. There's a ditch there, sir. All up in that ditch. Alright. So that's all the matches. That's my predictions. We'll see how right I am. Man, the hail really just took its toll on our fields. God dang. Oh wait, I already have a truck to that trailer. Whoops. Oh, they need to they need to lower that a little bit. Good lord. It's almost impossible to see out there. Correct. I like that. I like the little. I like when they actually make the clock work, and the gauges work. Ah, oh, so good. That pipe in. Wee. Gouda cheese. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Who's incredible under the sea? Swimming out scratch. It's orbiting yellow Porsche Z. Swimming out scratch. And you know, come on, something wish. I'm not scratching. And drop on the deck and flop like a fish. I didn't even check. How's our roller coaster coming along? Still has everything it needs. Can you ride it when it's completed? If you can't, I never did this in 22, so if you can't complete it or ride it when it's complete, I'm gonna be so devastated. So that'd be cool. No one giants. That's not an option. Yes, you're right. Oh, it should say less. I swear, before we switch maps again, I'm gonna finish that damn grain elevator at the museum or whatever. I started it. I just want to finish it. I'm gonna tell you wood over there. Ow. It could go either way. You know, Giants never miss a chance to let us down. I mean, they do some cool stuff, don't get me wrong. Like, if you can actually ride it, that's pretty cool. But, you know, like, at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't. Just like, they're putting fishing in game. Now, of everything we've asked for from Farming Simulator, what made them think fishing was, like, top priority? Like, we still don't even have, like, I don't know if it's just, like all, like, across America, or if it's just, like, an East Coast style, the long chicken houses. We still don't have those. That's, like, essential to, like, this region. And, like, you go up and down throughout the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania, that area, you see these long chicken houses that they don't have them in game. I don't get it. But we're gonna have fishing. Don't get me wrong. I did think the fish farm mod in 22 was cool. I played it. I have it in 25 as well. I don't hate that, but I like that as a mod. Like, mod all day, every day. I'll play it. But to spend time to make an actual DLC when there's so much other stuff that could be worked on to improve the game is mind-boggling to me. What's up, something, someone, somewhere? That is an interesting name. Used to watch you all the time on a different account. Oh no. What account was that? What would you just buy for $5,338? That was miscellaneous. I feel like our resident budget guy would not appreciate that. Because he's just going to be like, what's this $5,000 charge just as miscellaneous? It was Dennis Drummer, but that was my grandpa's name. Oh, gotcha. I think I remember that name. I think I do. There's been so many names over the years. I can't for certain say that's one I remember, but I think it sounds familiar. Liquid Fart. You spent $5,000 at Taco Bell? And you didn't give me anything? Bro, we got issues. We'll screw it. Nah, we might not make it, actually. I was ready to say screw it, I'll go for it, but I don't think we're going to make it to the end of that row. Oh, liquid fart. I thought it said fart. My bad. My bad. My bad. Why is it come up miscellaneous and not fertilizer? This doesn't make any sense. How are we supposed to keep track of our finances, Giants, if you don't label what we're buying? Can you feed sorghum to chickens? They be hungry. They just want some food. Can you imagine someone spending $5,000 on Taco Bell? Like, how wrecked is that person's colon? Jeez, here soon, that's going to be like the new norm, though. If prices keep going, you're gonna go out to dinner. And Taco Bell is going to, for a family of 4, it's going to be like $150. Like, fast food's slowly starting to become as expensive as like going out to dinner. Like, dinner is more expensive because you actually have to like tip, but yeah, you go to Chick-fil-A for a family, it's like $40. You go out to dinner, like a sit-down restaurant, like the check itself is like $60, and then you know you gotta give like a $20 tip, so it ends up being like $80. More like how wrecked is the shitter? Oh yeah, that shitter's done for. Unless you got one of them like industrial, you know, toilets. You know, the ones built for destruction. The ones that are built to see a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I still think we should bring back the chain pull toilets instead of the handle flusher. I want the chain pull flusher. That way when you're just letting loose and you need a Kersey flush, you just, you don't have to turn around and hit it. You just go. They didn't bring those back. Something wrong with YouTube? I'm not dropping frames on my end. Oh yeah, I try to reload YouTube and it's just busted. There we go, I think. For me, it was, I got the loading circle, and then when I reload it, the screen went white, and then I closed it out, went back into it. Now it's up. Let's say it's not, if it's the stream is lagging or whatever, it's not a man because I haven't dropped any frames. I've been in the green this whole time. 0 frames dropped for 0.0%. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. I wonder if JT ever went to his movie screening with Mr. Swift. Quiet, and you are the only one talking to us. Yeah, because no one else is here. It's literally just me. I talked about this earlier. JT doesn't do farm sim, so he's not gonna be around tonight. PJ's is on hiatus for the foreseeable future. No PJs means Brandon's not going to come around. So it just leaves me. And Tony, but Tony's a mute. Tony doesn't talk. Oh, Canada, you really suck. No offense, Canadians. Pretty sure you don't suck that bad, but some Canadians suck horribly. And to be fair, there are a lot of Americans that suck as well, but you know. I do have a Canadian fan base. I probably shouldn't say that. Who can? I doubt any of the... Well, we lost one. As I said, I doubt any of you watching are Canadian. And then we lost one. I doubt there went the Canadian. Shoop. Do 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 do. Ooh, excuse me. Unloading, loading, loading, loading. What? Unloading, loading, loading, loading. Yeah. Yeah, y'all from this shit right here. I am beat. This is right here. People in the back, put your hands in the air, cause you don't care. We don't care. Man, wheat just does not grow. Good Lord. Nope, that's done. Man, even the regulars aren't here. Like, where's Koki at? I haven't seen him in Bob and Jay yet. He's usually always one of the first. It's always him and Toady battling for that first comment. What's that thing for? Has anyone ever told me what that's for? I don't remember. It looks like a way to break the glass. What? In case of emergency, break the glass. Window break. So I was right. So in what case would you need a window breaker in a combine? I guess the combine catches fire to shatter the front window to get out of it or something? In case of fire, break the glass and move on into your room. Yes? Hey, I'm a smart feller. Jeez, is it that common that they have to include that tool on each combine? That's kind of scary. That's terrifying. I mean, I've seen a couple of combine fires here, but it's always like the older combine. Of course, there isn't a ton of new equipment around me, but it's always like older combines that catch fire. I feel like by the time that thing comes in handy, it's gonna be just so old that you won't even be able to get that thing out. Combine fire past fall. Huh. Like a newer combine or older combine? Those look like acorns. You couldn't tell the model number? Or like the model? Like is it a newer model, older model? Now my next question is, if this thing is prone to go up in flames to the point where you have to put a window breaker inside to break the window in case of fire, why would you put the fire extinguisher on the outside? Why wouldn't the fire extinguisher be like mounted right there? Am I overthinking this? It just seems like to me like you're gonna want the fire extinguisher where you can grab it. I mean, you're not gonna put out a combine fire with a fire extinguisher, but you might be able to put out something with it, right? But I feel like if it's gonna go up in flames, why would you put the fire extinguisher there and not in here somewhere so you can grab it? Even if you like grab it, bust the window, hop out, and try to put something out. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. The logic doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I guess you could smash the glass, jump out, jump down, and grab it, but I don't know. Outside because usually the grain cart driver will be the first to see the fire first and can get to it easier on the outside of the cab. Yeah, but hear me out. If the fire is so intense that you can't, or in that area where you can't use that door, you need a window breaker to get out. Why would you put the fire extinguisher there? Like, why wouldn't the grain cart driver have the fire extinguisher? And like, I guess that is kind of high level. But I mean, like, if the fire is like right here, you can't use this. Why would you put this here? Am I overthinking this? Like, wouldn't it be better just to mount the fire extinguisher in the grain cart tractor? Again, I could be overthinking this. I probably am. But again, in areas like this, there's not a ton of grain carts. A lot of what they'll do is they'll park the truck on the side of the field, and then the combine goes to the truck. That's why, like, they used to get frustrated with me because I never used the grain cart, because around here it's a lot of smaller farms. It's not big farms. So around here you have the trucks park on the side of the field, and as the combine gets close, it comes to the truck, dumps, and goes back out. Just scared to think that you're sitting on a powder keg, basically. All it takes is one thing going wrong, and it's on fire. Man. Go check, see what if this thing needs anything. Needs more roof plates. That take rock. There we go. So do grain carts catch fire as much as combines do, or is it more of a combine thing? Unload it. Mostly combine. Gotcha. Oh, it's done. Whoop, someone could have told me that. Pretty good. This sucks. Is that more hail coming in? I want to try. When I fill up that, or finish harvesting, I'm gonna see if I can stuff it in the chicken houses. Because them bad boys are hungry. I haven't had any food for a couple of months now. Excuse me. Well, most as bad as PJ's with his Halseys. What sucks even more is if a fire were to break out on a combine, there's there's absolutely no way to save it. It's a goner, right? Like there is no. Once a fire breaks out, it's pretty much total. Hope you got some good insurance. I mean, if it starts the fire, it's something mechanical that goes wrong, and more than likely, all your mechanical parts are going to be burned up, correct? Like the only way it wouldn't be a complete total would be if the tank. It's in the tank, right? I have zero clue. I'm just going by like guessing here. But for it to start in the tank, wouldn't it have to be like some outside the combine, that, like a spark of something hits it and ignites what's inside the tank? Like I said, I'm purely guessing here. I'm just going by what makes sense in my head. To be fair, that's my head, so it's not a lot makes sense up there. Just saying. I updated the 1941 Chevy welding truck. Made a new engine sound. It's taken from the school bus and BMG, so it's better. That's alright. Could be mechanical or just new crap electrical. Technically, doesn't that fall in the same category? Now let's face it. If it's electrical, it's gone. If it's electrical, it's something. He's gone. She's a goner. Oh my. Shit. Man. Oh, man. What are you doing? Starting a chainsaw there, bud? I hit the wrong button. The next question is, I get the floor getting dirty, but why is just the John Deere emblem getting dirty on the inside, or on the both the steering wheel and the seat? Make that one make sense. I guess that's getting a little dirty. I mean, that makes sense. But just the logos? That don't make no damn sense. Give knowledge is God, Captain. Oh, man. Good Lord, we are shaking. Shake, rattle, and roll. Like getting dark. There's a hail is probably gonna start soon. Saving, saving, saving. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hopefully there's enough to feed all the chicken. I'm here last Friday was watching Truck and Track. Oh, nice. Nice. I haven't been to a truck or tractor pool. God. I couldn't even tell you what year. It was like in probably the late 90s. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with late 90s, very early 2000s. Because we stopped camping, I want to say like 2006. No, not even 2006. It was before I went to high school. I don't know, maybe it wasn't. No, I don't think it was. So it had to be like pre-2004. So like 2002 or before is the last time I've been to a truck or tractor pull. Yeesh. And all the times I've been, we always went to up to Buck, the Buck Motorsports, whatever it's called. It's the only one I've been to, but I live like a little over an hour away from Tuckahoe, which is a pretty well known one around here. Where they do a lot of track pool. Me, my brother, and my dad go truck and tractor pull every year. Nice. Yeah, they got one coming up in Tuckahoe, I think. Tuckahoe. Maryland. Oh, there's a state park out there. Although I think Tuckahoe is more known for their steam show. Yeah, Steam and Gas Association. I saw it pop up on... Oh, there it is. No, that's not even... That's in November. The same one? I think it was. Maybe I thought it was... It said August, but... That says November. Yeah, November 8th is the Shore Good Truck Show and Pool. Truck shows from 10 to 1:30. And truck pool is at 2. Truck classes, street semi, hot street semi, pro street, 4.1 turbo class, and dump must be empty. Do they still do Truckers Day at... How about Buck? Schedule. Yep, Truckers Day. 35th Annual Truckers Day. August 16th. That's cool to go to. If anyone lives in that area, is in Quarryville, PA. But like that whole field is full of trucks. That's a pretty awesome event. Or it was back then. I haven't been, like I said, since like the late 90s, so it could be completely different now. But back then, like I said, that whole field was just full of trucks. You could walk around for hours looking at all the different trucks. Excuse me. We should go in September for the finals at the Buck. You never been during Truckers Day, Tony? I mean, we've been to a bunch of. We used to camp out in the field back by the tree line. Every year during Truckers Day, we used to camp out there. And then they have a truck and tractor pull after, or something like that. I think that night. I always wanted to go when they had the monster trucks, but we never went when they had monster trucks. Probably because we only went there when they had the truck and tractor pulls. And then I think one year we went up there and camped out in Buck when they had the Ford weekend at Carlisle. Birds are chirping, Jesus. We go to 3 truck and tractor pulling events every year. Nice. I don't know. I always preferred like the street truck pull, like the Fords and stuff. I don't know. I always preferred that over the. I mean, the tractors were cool, but I don't know. I always liked the trucks better. That's just me. They had one. I remember it was it had a stack on the front end, and that sucker used to launch a flame up in the air, and it was there's times we go, it was cold. I mean cold. We had Carhartts on, and like blankets were out, like it was that cold, and this sucker would shoot the flame off and warm up the whole all the people in the bleachers. It was such a nice relief. I remember that distinctively, because there was one night we went. It was so cold. It was so cold. I was like, I think I'd rather just go back to the camper. And that sucker come out and just like, oh hey, now this isn't so bad. There you go. It's kind of like this thing. I don't think that was the exact one. Oh, never mind. The link is too big. What? Yeah, it's smaller, but it's on Facebook. So it's like that thing, but I want to say it was painted up like a John Deere. It's wild, dude. I want to say the one I'm thinking of had like a chrome tank around that the whole setup, and then the frame was painted John Deere green, and then like the cage was painted John Deere green. I could be wrong. That's what sticks out in my head when I think about it. Like I said, keep in mind that was late 90s. We're talking well over 25 years ago. Do-do-do-do-do, ah-dee-da-dee-dee-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Dee-da-dee-do-do, ah-dee-da-dee-da-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, that one looks like it's in the shape of like the... It could just be me. It looked like it was in the shape of the Mario mushroom. Turbine engine? Yeah, like I said, it was like that, except I want to say that was all the engine and everything was housed in like a chrome sort of tank looking thing. And it was painted up John Deere green. I could be 100% wrong, but I want to say that's what I remember. That showing bitch was cool. Turbine engines are in coolant and they're loud, let me tell you that. Yeah. I don't necessarily remember this thing being a quiet little thing. I just, the thing I remember most is just how it was so cold and then that thing shot out a flame that warmed the entire crowd. Probably 2 blown Hemis. I gotta restart my. I don't even know if it's worth restarting my game at this point. I was gonna give it till 10 to see if more people came in, but no one's really coming in, and I just had that issue where my audio spazzes out on my headset. So I'm gonna call it here for a night, guys. For those of you who have hung around, I appreciate you. If you did like the stream, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. This help me out so very much, and I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to see future streams, be sure to click the subscribe button, because we notify whenever I do go live, upload a video, click the notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.